Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Corey Campbell, and today we're talking about foods that cause bloating. So, I'm so excited to be sharing with you. Happy Monday. So, it is morning for me over here in California. If you are watching this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay below because I want to reach out to you after the fact and see how you're loving the tips that we're going on. So today's topic, hey Scott, thanks for popping on and watching. Awesome. Seeing you guys here. Giving some shout outs. Love it. Love it. Now, we're talking about healthy foods and healthy foods that are common and they're probably a part of your healthy diet, but it could be causing bloating. I'm going to explain why, what those are, why it causes the bloating, and what you could possibly look to switching out in your plan as well. So, do you guys love vegetables? Drop a comment below and tell me what's your favorite vegetable. And I'll be honest and tell you that even though I eat healthy and you guys see me working out in the gym a lot and I share those stories with you, I'll be honest, vegetables and I were not best friends. It's not my favorite thing. Hey, Tony, another shout out. And Kathleen, awesome. Good morning, you guys. So, I'm not a huge fan of vegetables. I have to force myself to eat them and I build them into my meal plan. And if you love vegetables, tell me what your favorite one is because you and I might be talking because maybe I can learn something from you. All right, so let's dive into this. So, we've got 4 healthy foods and they are healthy, but they're probably causing bloating in you. So it's just increased gassing. So it makes your belly a little bit poofier, makes you gassier. You know, we'll talk about some personal stuff this morning. All right. So number one healthy food that causes bloating is broccoli. Broccoli. So some of you guys give me an emoji comment below with a little broccoli if you love broccoli. Just comment down below if you love broccoli. Now, as a kid, I used to call them trees, as I'm sure we all probably did. And the bushy part of the tree was not my favorite. I actually would prefer the tree trunks. So still to this day, I eat the tree trunks. My husband can't stand them. He thinks I don't know, he just thinks it's weird. But if you love the tree trunks, please, jump on my side, give me a comment down below and tell me you eat those as well and not just the green bushy parts. But broccoli is number 1 on the top 4 healthy foods that are causing bloating in your gut. Number two is cabbage. All right. Now, how many of you guys love cabbage? Now, I'll tell you, obviously it's not my favorite because there's not really any vegetables. There's one and it's on the list that is my favorite. And I could eat that vegetable every single day. But cabbage, I come from a German background. So I love me some cabbage with sausage, and cabbage, or pork chops and cabbage. It's just brings me back home to those German meals. But if you love cabbage, comment down below and say cabbage is one of your favorites. It's kind of in your monthly meal plan list, maybe not necessarily your weekly plan. But cabbage also increases the gut gases, makes you bloaty, gives you that tummy poofiness, right? Number 3, I say it's a cousin of broccoli. Number 3 is cauliflower. So how many of you guys like cauliflower? Drop me down a comment below if you are loving cauliflower, all right? If you love it, do you like it raw or do you like to cook it? So tell me down below in a comment if you love raw cauliflower or if you like cooked cauliflower. Which one is your favorite? I like them both. Again, you guys know I confessed in the beginning that vegetables just aren't my favorite. But I eat them. I eat them because I have to. I eat them because I want to be healthy. I eat them because I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I eat them anyway. So tell me below, and I'm asking for comments because I'm sure I could learn some awesome nutrition tips from you guys or cooking tips on how you bring these vegetables into your life. Number 4, healthy food that is making you bloated and gassy. And this one is my number 1 favorite vegetable. It's the only vegetable. I could probably eat this every single day. I maybe could eat this every single day. This is Brussels sprouts. You guys, Brussels sprouts. Now, when I was a kid, I thought they were horrible because you just boil them until it's just a little mushy cabbage and it's just like, ew. Ew. Now I roast them. So I cut them up in quarters. I put some, usually I'll reuse the bacon grease because it's a good, healthy fat. So that, or you can use olive oil or coconut oil, whichever you prefer, and mix it all in there. And I just add some salt and pepper. And I roast them in the oven until the little leaves get extra crispy. Oh, it's so good. We had Brussels sprouts last night for dinner. You guys, I love some Brussels sprouts, but they do cause bloating. So now how does all those work? So those are the 4, right? Just to review. So we've got broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, not necessarily in that order. That's just how I read them off. I've got my notes here because I want to make sure I'm giving you all the tips, but it's because they contain what's called FODMAPs, FODMAPs, if you want to just say it. Now, what those are short chain, poorly absorbed carbohydrates. So there's a research study, and you guys, if you want the study, comment below study, and I'll just send you over the link so you can read it yourself. I love having science-based research in everything that I study and everything that I provide you guys for tips, because it's not just something I'm pulling out of the air. It's not just something I'm going to Google and saying, oh, Dr. Google, tell me all the answers. No, I research behind it before I come to you. That's why it's important to me to share that with you. But those FODMAPs, which are short chain, poorly absorbed carbohydrates, sounds pretty awesome. So the conclusion said that dietary short chain, poorly absorbed carbohydrates induce prolonged hydrogen production in the intestines that is greater in IBS, which is known as irritable bowel syndrome. And then they influence the amount of methane produced and induced gastrointestinal and systemic symptoms experienced by patients with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, right? So using those vegetables causes they have short chain, poorly absorbed carbohydrates in them. And the research shows that those have increased incidence of hydrogen production and methane production, and they potentially cause IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, so even if you're eating healthy foods and healthy vegetables, it's still putting an extra strain on your gut system. And you know that if your gut has to be healthy in order for you to be healthy. So gut health is so important. But even if you're so those vegetables, they contain fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, iron, potassium. They contain awesome nutrients for your body. So we should be putting them in our body. And we should be ingesting them. But we also have to be aware that when you do that, you might experience some stomach upset or bloating or gas, or changes in your bowel movements might happen. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you stop doing that. What it means is that you support your body in a more natural way, and you can do things like increase your water intake. That's huge. That's a huge part. You supplement with a whole food supplement to make sure that even if your body can't digest all of those good nutrients, you want to be able to give your body those nutrients to fill in the holes. So eating healthy, like a whole food diet, yeah, it's definitely important, but it's not the only thing. So if you guys want some tips on what I use and what I have used with many people to help them transition into a healthier lifestyle, something that's easy for them to do every day, they get all the nutrients that their body needs. It reduces that stomach upset, so that bloaty feeling that you might get when you start to eat healthy, it reduces that. And it gives you more energy, and it increases metabolism. So you have more energy, and you can also start to shed some pounds if that's a goal for you. So if you're interested in that, just comment down below or reach out to me privately, because I'd love to chat with you about what I know works, and it might be something that you'd be interested in. So just shoot that out there for you. Now, remember what those 4 were. So we got broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. It doesn't mean stop doing that, but there are some substitutes, so you don't have to eat those every single week. Then substitutes of things that you could use instead are spinach, that's a great leafy green, cucumbers, lettuce, sweet potatoes, and zucchini. So mix it up a bit. All right, so if you love, if you love Brussels sprouts just as much as I do, then mix it up. So don't necessarily eat Brussels sprouts every single week, because it's a real strain on your gut system. So mix that up. You know, have lettuce and spinach, have a good leafy salad, cook some zucchini up. Sweet potatoes are awesome. I love those guys too. All right, 4 tips: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts increases the gas in your gut system, causes bloating. So different things that you can do to change that, and alternate with spinach, cucumbers, lettuce, sweet potatoes, and zucchini. And if you guys are interested, if you love this, please tag a friend so they can have this information too. It might help somebody else, and share it with a friend. I hope you have an amazing Monday. If you're watching this and it's not Monday, I hope you have an amazing day. And my name is Corey Campbell, and I will talk to you guys soon. See you later.